So many people feel called to something much bigger than what they are presently experiencing. And I remember years ago, there was an email circulating, and it was all over email and even the internet. I think there was even a video that went quite viral, and it was talking about how, we are the light workers, we're the healers, we're the ones who are doing our work in secret, behind the scenes, underground, hidden from sight, hidden from view. And I remembered seeing this, and there was such pride about it. And yes, on some level, certainly, knowing that we are the ones, we are doing the work, right? We are being the change. We are really trying to make this world a better place. But I remembered going, but why? Why in secret? Why hidden? Why behind the scenes? Why underground? Why aren't we allowing our light to shine for all the world to see? And no, we're not talking about going around bragging about all our good works. Of course not. That's not it. But I think almost because of the fear of doing that, we went the other direction, hidden from view, in secret, underground. And we can't do that anymore. Now more than ever, the time is truly calling for us to step up and really shine our light, really let our voice, let our message be heard and be seen. I mean, there is there's a plethora of other examples that the world can tune into 24/7. Plenty of violence, hurt, pain, suffering, fear, division. So we need the alternative. We need more of the alternative. So we need more of us who are doing this work, who are loving each other, sharing our love, sharing good messages, uplifting, encouraging, empowering, healing. That needs to be seen 24/7. So it was then that the Divine Spirit Network was born. That was when it was conceived. Now, of course, we didn't start right there, right? It came in phases, and it started first with me creating the Orgena Rose Show. And that's where I would interview light workers and healers and shaman and creatives, artists who are truly using their gifts and their talents to make this world a better place. And then it grew to producing others, their show, helping them to start to do their own show so that they can start shining their light, right, in the way that they're called to do it. And I've loved every single minute of this journey, including the challenges, and there were many. I think people think, oh, well, she's been in TV and in movies and commercials and spokesperson for big companies. She must be like absolutely comfortable and confident all the time in front of a camera and doing video. Ha! Boy, I think I thought that too, actually. And I was in for a really rude awakening because although I had done all of that, there was always a script. There was always somebody else's words that I was saying. There was always a character even that I was portraying, that I was stepping into. And I learned that that was a little bit of safety for me, that it was much more daunting to just speak from my heart, from my soul to your soul, just on video, on a camera, just me, kind of bare in front of that camera. And oh my God, all of my stuff came up. I had so much to work through. I had old messages of who do you think you are, and you're trying to be too big for your britches. I even had somebody say that to me. Talk about the world reflecting back to you what's going on inside, right? I had so many old messages because contrary to what may be popular belief, my upbringing was really tumultuous. Good grief, I was kidnapped. I had pneumonia, was from being in shelters, all before the age of 2, and then was sexually abused at 5 and physically and emotionally abused from there. I mean, my life was not a bed of roses. And yet, all that happened was indeed fertilizer for me to truly be the Orgena Rose that I am today. So I regret none of it. I am thankful for all that I have grown through those challenges. And so that's what I share, because I know what it's like to have to overcome messages of, you're a mistake, right? Who do you think you are? And then wondering why you're even here. I know what that's like, and I've had to overcome them. And so my work has been, goodness, for over 20 years to empower others, their voice, their own internal voice, to overcome those messages and fears of you can't do it and all sorts of things. I was even told by my voice teacher, a choir teacher, when I was, young, that I couldn't sing. And thankfully, I was feisty enough to not make an agreement with her statements, to make an agreement with any of those statements. Yeah, they stuck in me, and I've had to do the conscious work of healing, releasing, forgiving, taking what was good and releasing the rest to finally step up into my call. So I know that journey. I know that journey personally, really intimately, and I have been helping guide so many women and men through that for themselves for over 20 years now. So this work, this event is all about really doing that, because now is the time, folks. This is our time. Like, truly, this literally may be why we have chosen to come to this planet at this time, because of all that is happening right now. So I have been called to share in this way, to empower others to be seen and be heard at the biggest levels, using my experience and my expertise and my background to really help others to do the same. So I'm so excited for this event, because we finally get to do that in a much bigger way and use the platform that is available to us. Here we are, and we have such technology available to us now that we never have before. So it's really, really an auspicious time to step up, to be seen and to be heard. So that's what I'm sharing. That's why I'm sharing it, because there is such a burning in my soul for all of us to really come together and be seen in one place. YouTube is great. It's absolutely fantastic, right? It's one of the ways that has helped us all to finally be seen and be heard. But you can go to YouTube, and there is a bazillion. There's so much on there. You can type in love and get 1,000 different responses and examples of things that are not love to you, right? They're not how you understand or how you define love. And that's okay. You get to learn a few things. But my goodness, wouldn't it be great to come to a place where you're going to get love, unconditional love, and uplifting and encouraging and empowering messages that are truly, truly unconditional, that have no agendas, that have no, corporate or anything, attached to it, that it has to say anything but the truth, where you can just come and truly feel and know that you are loved, that you're not alone, that your voice is absolutely valuable, is necessary, is needed. That's what Divine Spirit Network is all about. That's what Get Your Divine On is all about, to come and be empowered to do that work. Because unless you do, you'll contract. You'll continue doing the same thing that you've been doing, getting the same result, and wondering why. So I created this event to say, all right, come on, let's do this. Let's get together. Let's get rid of all of these blocks, anything slowing us down, holding us back. Let's get it out. Let's be done with it, truly, once and for all. And let's get about the business of doing our soul's work and sharing it for the world to see. We grew up singing, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? This little light of mine, and we would sing it with great strength and fervor, and then we'd go home and do our work in secret. So, no, let's really let it shine. Let's really let our light shine truly for all the world to see. So, that's what you're gonna get. Come on out to Get Your Divine On and get your divine on. Let's tap in deeper, higher than we have before, to the divine that is within us at all times, and let it shine in the ways in which we are called to let that happen. Let's allow it to happen. So that's what it's all about. Because for me, what I have learned after all that I have gone through, after Bible college, after so much study of many, many, many different spiritual paths, it's really simple. It's all about love. So come on, get your divine on. I hope to see you there.